Hello, lovely souls. How are you all? I wanted to talk about something here which means a lot to me, actually. Because I play the drum and I chant light language, it's a way of spiritual life. Now, I've been getting a couple of comments from Native American women being, not so nice as I would have thought. Now, I do feel very strong about this because they said I was mocking, and I'm not mocking. This is what comes from the heart, is what we are inside that matters. Now, I've met, not so nice Native American people. So there's good and bad in everyone, isn't there? We don't have to be, wearing the attire all the time, or it's what's in the heart. It's the spiritual way of life. It's not the culture so much. I mean, I have a past life, and I did meet online a Native American man saying he was my father. Well, he was my past life father when I was Miss Hummingbird. Miss Hummingbird, going back in the 1800s. I've taken on Reiki entombments, of course, and this all came through very suddenly. I was drawn to this particular person. He seemed, a very good man. He was on Facebook, and he was a Native American, and he did actually phone me a video call. He told me he was my father. Well, in this life, I know he wasn't. It was in my past life. And he told me, I said, "You sure you're not, my twin flame?" He said, "No, I'm your father." So this was quite apparent going back in probably at least 4 or 5 years ago. And it was very frightening, really, because I didn't expect this. But then it's all part of the journey. It's a spiritual journey. Because I'm called White Buffalo Calf Woman because I had a meditation. I was given the peace pipe from Miss Hummingbird, who is my guardian angel as well. I have Archangel Michael, but she is an angel. She said that I was Miss Hummingbird in the past, and I know that, this is the truth. Well, the truth was when he came through to me, I said I would give him healing because he was struggling. And then he said he would give me a healing also, which was on live Facebook, which was on live. And I don't want to say his name because I don't want to call that energy in. So this is all going to be a Mr. X. Well, Mr. X, he gave me attachment, basically. And I became very ill. And thank goodness I have a healer, a beautiful healer that came through. He's a psychic shaman, and he actually healed me, cleared all my chakras and everything like that, so that I'd be well again. But in that particular call, and the last call I'd ever do, I called in Archangel Michael because I was quite scared, to be honest. Well, he said to me, "I have seen your shadow on my wall, and I want you to heal me." So he took me back to my past, and there I saw in a tent, sorry, think of it, a teepee tent. And he was drumming, he was drumming, and he told me to close my eyes. He was going to take me back to the past, which he did. And I saw myself as a child crying at the opening of a teepee. It was pouring with rain, and he was on a horse, and he left me. He told me he was bad. He told me he broke the peace pipe. And, that's what he told me. So I knew this was true. All I could see was the darkness. I was just crying. I was abandoned. So my spiritual journey began with that. So yes, I was called Miss Hummingbird, and I am still Miss Hummingbird. But I'm also White Buffalo Calf Woman, which means a sharing of love, balance, making everybody happy, the balance of life, the yin and yang. So obviously this life I have to live being with my family, being a grandmother, the children, etc., going through a journey. It's the part of spiritual life. So going back to these comments that I had on here on my YouTube channel, I did block them and hide the comments because they weren't very nice and it was no need for it. I do not mock. I do not mock the red path at all. I absolutely adore it. I adore my sacred ancestors. I have many sacred ancestors in spirit behind me. And Chief Sitting Bull is one. He was my adopted father going back in the 1800s. And I know he comes to me when he wants to. When he knows I need his guidance, he'll come to me. So I have to tell the truth, and the truth is, here I am, sitting here now, telling you the truth. So I want those Native American women that have been thinking I've been mocking them, that I do not do. From my heart, I am honest, I'm pure, I do not mock. I love the spiritual way of the life of the red path. The red path is listening to nature, hugging a tree, listening to the wind, knowing what I should do. And it's a spiritual way of life. It's not taking the place of being a Native American woman, if that makes sense. Because we're all souls, we're all spirit. We're more spirit than we are physical. And it's all part of our lives. We're all sent on a journey, of a different journey, no matter where we are. We're sent on a different path, a unique individual blueprint. So yes, I had to say this today because my sacred ancestors told me to. I have many visions of my sacred ancestors. I have drawn them, sketched them, and I've had messages as well from them all. They've all been very beautiful and very supportive, and I love them dearly. Archangel Michael is my guardian angel, and he supports and loves me too. And we all deserve to be loved. So it's what I commented on my YouTube also to these women. I was saying there's no division. There's no division with red, white, yellow and black skin. We're all one. We're all one big heart. We all bleed red blood. Just because I'm white. Because they said white woman taking the mickey out of us. I should be ashamed. Well, no way. No way was I taking the mickey. I would do not ever do that. If I did that, I wouldn't have the light behind me. I wouldn't have the light within me. I wouldn't be allowed to play the drum. I wouldn't be given support from my sacred ancestors. Chief Sitting Bull would not come through me otherwise. Because I know he wants to come through now. And I know I'm given light language for a reason. because I'm pure of heart. I would never ever mock the Native Americans. I love them all. So there's good and bad in everyone. And there's no division. We're all one. We're all one heart. We should accept each other, love each other, be kind to each other. So yeah, this is what I say. And to support, I'm going to pull a card. So let's see what the sacred ancestors want to say. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Blessings to you. Okay. So what do the sacred ancestors want to say to you, collective? The ones that need to see this. Thank you. Owl medicine. Sweat lodge. Beautiful. Thank you, sacred ancestors. Blessings to you. I'll read them out. Owl medicine. Right, I was needed to finish the story about the Native American man that I met online. And he said he was my father. I'm going to carry on finishing saying this before I do this reading. Well, what happened was when he come through to me, he wanted me to heal him, forgive him. He wanted me to forgive him because I was his daughter in past life. So I agreed to do that. And what I did, I sat down on the floor, and he was online, and I said that my hand would touch his heart. I had to call in my spirit guides, Archangel Michael especially, and I kept thinking of love, flowers, lovely, high vibrational, things, trees, flowers, love, compassion, healing as well, because it's a very strong energy and I wanted to heal. So I placed my hand on his heart. This was online, of course, and he felt it. And he slumped to the floor and he said, "You've done well." And he healed me. He released that attachment that was making me ill. And I was freed. I was healed also. So we healed each other. It was just remarkable. And then he was gone forever. I blocked him and he was gone. But I was so pleased that, that he was healed. I forgave him as a daughter in past life, and he was healed also, and he could move on. Because he was suffering. He was an alcoholic as well, and he was smoking at the same time. So he was suffering, and I did not want the suffering to go on. As his daughter, I wanted him to be free, and I wanted to be free. So yes, that was remarkable. Right. Okay, so I'm just reading out the owl medicine. Wisdom, illumination, intuition, clairvoyance, and deep insight abound. Go within. Profound majesty and grace is available to you, simply by pulling your awareness inward. Ancient knowledge is emerging within you. You know the truth. Trust your perception. You're a truth seeker and a truth sharer. Nurture the feminine spirit within you. Wow, so that's exactly what I was doing, telling you the truth. And yeah, that absolutely resonates for me. Your native spirit wants you to know, in some indigenous cultures, the men say that they're afraid of the owl because it represents the power of women, and they're in awe of, and even afraid of, the power of women. Other native cultures call the owl the night eagle, for it has the majesty of the eagle, but works silently in the darkness of night. In Western cultures, the owl sits on the shoulder of Athena and also of Merlin, revealing sacred truths. When this card chooses you, you are at the event of a time of illumination and transformation. In a meditative state, imagine that you have shapeshifted into an owl and you are soaring silently through the night. Your ability to see even in the darkness is remarkable. This corresponds with your ability to perceive the truth even in murky situations in life. Says it all. Sweat Lodge. Cleanse yourself, body, mind and soul. Purify, clutter clear. Let go of objects and relationships that no longer serve you. Purify your body, go within, meditate, talk to the Creator and give thanks. Sweat lodges are small domed structures covered with skins, blankets or mud, in which very hot stones are placed in the centre. Water is poured over the stones so that hot steam arises from the rocks. Thus the sweat lodge, with its hot steam, is used for purification, ceremonies, as well as a place to commune with the divine. This card shows you to tell you that it's time to clear out the clutter in your life. Sometimes clutter can be things in your closet that you don't love or use. But sometimes clutter can be outmoded relationships or habits that no longer serve you. The clearer your inner and outer space becomes, the easier it will be to hear the sweet messages from your soul. Sometimes this card chooses you when it's time to do some physical detoxification. Fast for a day, drink green juices, clear out some clutter. Love it, use it or get rid of it. Even one small item can make a difference. Beautiful. So yes, that's the truth, and I thought I would let you know on this channel because I'm hoping that no more animosity, unkindness. This channel is only for high vibrational people because we speak the truth. We are unique, honest, inspirational and beautiful, so we can share this journey together. Beautiful. I'm going to use my own deck just to see what we have. What do we have for everyone? Okay. Right. Oh, Blessed Spirit, oh, Holy Father, Divine Realm, Sacred Ancestors, Ascended Masters, what messages do you have for the collective today? Thank you. What should we be doing? Thank you. What should we all be doing? What's the message today? Thank you, thank you, thank you. What is the message today? Oh, thank you. Oh. Communication and moving on. Believe you're moving on. Oh, quite a few came out then. We've got doors opening. Listen. And intuition. So I'll just read out those cards for you. Right, we have communication. There seems to be a lack of communication. Maybe it's time to communicate with loved ones or work colleagues. To communicate is the key to better understanding. Talking is the essence of our being. Communicate is easy and leads the way for you to understand what others need from you. Misunderstanding will develop if you don't communicate. You don't need to talk to communicate. Your heart would tell you how. Go within. The big C there. Moving on. Yes, you're moving on. You've had enough of the situation in your life. You may be moving to greener pastures, who knows? But you will know in your heart it's time to move on and make those choices you have been waiting for. Whether it's from a relationship or situation, you know it's for your highest good, where you are standing at this particular time. Doors are opening. Look behind the mystery of life. See that door in this card you're about to open. Many new possibilities for you ahead. You know from your intuition which door this is. Opportunity for the key to success. Wow. Then we've got listen. Someone nearby needs to listen or to talk to you. Listen to their wise words. Try and understand what they're saying to you. Make time for this person. Intuition. You have the intuition. Use your abilities. You don't need to hide anymore. Look inside yourself. Feel the wonder. Stay positive about your life purpose and put all your focus on being of service, utilizing your natural talents, passions and interests. Doors are opening for you. Just keep your faith strong. There we go, my beautiful ones. I hope that helps you all, and I hope this video goes out to, somebody who needs to hear it. Thank you. Much love.